This is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome to part 29 of Divinity Original Sin. Could be a bit of a meandering episode this one, as need to find my feet as to what to do next. Now I believe that we need to go to back to the end of time, I think would be a good idea. To see if we've unlocked anything. Picked up, I think, from Evelyn, isn't it? Evelyn. So let's go and see what's happening there. Might give us some clues as to what's happening. I think this, from what I'm reading, this acts as some kind of homestead as well, where you can store stuff, pick up new characters to work with your party and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see what unlocks as we go. With every Starstone you unlock more.
I've been eagerly expecting you. You found another Starstone, haven't you? Go on. Ask me how I know.
How do you know?
Mere child's play when you know what to look for, and luckily, I do. Do you remember when you first arrived on this plane, when the dormant portal that led us to this hall sprang to life?
Yes.
It's happened again, my friend. Another portal has reignited. The end of time is growing by the stone. It's all connected somehow. You, this place, the void, the stones. Soon we'll have unraveled the whole truth. Oh, how I do love a good mystery.
As do we all. What have you discovered through the new portal?
You don't imagine that I'd presume to explore it before you? No, that would be most unmannerly. And not to mention, well, No, I'm sure it's nothing. It's just that beyond the portal, I sense a presence that I can't quite account for. It is at once powerful and faint. Perhaps only a shadow, perhaps more. But this is only speculation, of course. Come, let me show you the way. Once you're through, you'll be able to report exactly what we're dealing with.
Okay. Oh, there he is. Don't mention his ears. He's very sensitive about them.
Aren't you going to leap through? Who knows what wonder awaits you?
Okay. Oh, it's the Hall of Heroes. I think this is what I was talking about, new characters.
What? Blessed do. So it is. A hall fit for kings.
You. It cannot be you. But it can only be you. The Guardians. Those I deceived. Those that deserted me. But oh, how weak you have become. As weak as you used to be strong. Look about you. You used to lead, and now you follow. Ignorant of your faults, and ignorant of your fate. That it has come to this. Woe to the world that it has come to this. Guardians.
Well, you're cheery.
Believe me.
You've unlocked the Hall of Heroes. If you dismiss companions, they will come here to rest.
Can they save me?
Right, so I assume we pick up new characters here that can join our party. I assume we have to keep Scarlet and Yen, because they're the two main characters, but the other two can be replaced.
Well, wouldn't you look fine with a strapping warrior at your side? Or is it mages you prefer? An eagle-eyed ranger? A stealthy pickpocket? Take your pick of my swords for hire.
Have a little look.
Of course, Chief. But maybe you ought to get rid of some of your old ones first. Never does well to sour one batch in sight of the other.
Alright, so we can only look once we've dropped somebody. I think they wait here anyway, so we should better pick them back up. I mean, as it happens, I don't want to drop anyone at the minute because I've just got all the skill sets the way that I want them.
I am on the trail, Source Hunter.
But just for the sake of showing it off, I'd like to dump Medora. Okay, everyone just stand still, please. What the hell?
Ready to advance, ready to defend. But what'll you do if you stumble upon a cast of enraged...
Yen has taken Enlightened Amulet from Medora using magic pockets. Alright. Is that Medora there? Yeah. Okay, so we can get her back. The Enlightened Amulet must have been something relevant to something down the line.
Back again? I thought you'd never ask. Hear that, swords? Line 'em up.
Alright, sweet. There's loads of them. It kind of reminds me a bit of Dragon something. It'll come back to me. The Capcom one from last couple of years. Can you filter them somehow? Switch panes. Alright. There's a shed load to go through here. Not sure how many there are. But they just look, I mean, they're random, obviously, just like the characters you can create at the beginning, which is quite cool. Okay, so it looks like, if you look on the right, it get level 10s in red, which means we can't have them. Alright, it's because we've not got enough gold. So you have to use gold to hire them. No, not enough gold for most of them. So the red must, where it says level 10 at the red, you must have to be a certain level to pick them up, I think. I would suspect. Okay. Right, well we know what's there. Let's go back here for a second and get Medora.
Ready to advance, ready to defend.
I require your services, Medora.
Onward. Sword to...
Let's just check she's got everything she had before, which she does. Also... just want to check what the... amulet was. So it was Scarlet that picked it up, or was it Yen? Ah, it's Yen. So that Enlightened Amulet must be relevant to something. I would think. That's the only reason I can think of why it would automatically pass to somebody else. I think Medora was wearing it though. Yeah, she was. So we shall pass it back to her. Okay. Worth noting, of course, that if you let someone go, they take all their stuff with them unless you unequip it first. Alright, we can store stuff in here. Or can we? It would suggest that you can... So it does, every time you find a starstone, it seems to...
Interesting.
Oh, yeah. My friend the ally, the war has been won. Our victory is now inevitable. A fact, a certainty. One might say these last battles we wage are therefore pointless conflicts. But if the enemy won't relent, so be it. Truth be told, I relish in the stubbornness. Give me bloody combat, give me the thrill of the front line. I shall be the first to break their ranks and the last to leave the battlefield. But you've been absent lately. It goes without saying I prefer to see you by my side. We shall meet again at the funeral, I suppose. Until then, I bid you adieu. Yeah. Little quest, maybe. Let's see what's up here. Have we been up here already? Can't remember. No. Ancient letter. All of Rivellon thanks you, all of Rivellon is in your debt. Gods and kings bow before you both, and it is right and proper that they do so. Even they had thought all was lost, that the world was to meet its end, but you turned the tide? Many have fallen, so very, very many. And I know you have suffered a great personal loss as well. Know, generals, that I sympathise deeply. So let us meet in the Hall of Heroes, both to celebrate and to remember, to honour the living and to honour the dead. Henry, son of William, righteous king of Ferrol. Well, there you are. Oh, hello. That's just... I can sit by the waterfall. Ponder over things. Well, going by the little radial map in the top right, I think we've probably looked everywhere. I think there's also a place where you can change your appearance in the homestead.
Who do you think that creature in there was?
I haven't the foggiest. But the eerie bit is that she seemed to know us.
There does, yeah, there does seem to be somewhere where you can change your appearance and stuff, but we don't seem to have unlocked that yet.
Milady, why are there two of us? Two beings that record all of it. Good to see you on the shelter plane. A home away from home is it?
Let's discuss the rooms I've discovered, yeah.
Most certainly.
Great banqueting room. Do you know about the lady we met? Yeah.
Like you, she is a mystery. But she seems to know you, doesn't she? Perhaps you'll meet her again and we'll learn more about her and about you.
Tell us about the great banqueting room.
Ah, yes, the Hall of Heroes. Once upon a time, great feasts were held there, in honor of heroes graced by the gods themselves. In that room, mortals and immortals dined side by side. I can't think of a better place to gather new heroes, should you come across such rarities, so that when needed, they can serve you in your quest against the void. Like the imp said to the ballista operator, shoot! Neither do I, but the mere fact that activated Starstone has set the Weaver of Time weaving again more than implies that it and the Void Dragon are natural enemies. This in turn more than implies that you are the Void's natural enemy, for it is you who is setting new events in motion. You who is handing the Weaver new threads. And that which she is weaving is more than an ornament to decorate the shelter plane. It is both history and future history. It is all of time.
I see.
We may not understand the how yet, but our aim is clear. We shall save creation from the grip of the void. Now, isn't that a lovely mission?
I'm chasing a white witch. Do you have any information about her? Yeah, that's you do.
Are you now? The White Witch of Lacula Forest, is it? Lovely woman, Mikara. Can't imagine her getting caught up in affairs of the Source, though, let alone murder. But if she has, I fear she may be in grave danger indeed. Do look for her in the Lacula Woods, won't you? It would be such a shame if something untoward were to happen to her.
See? Okay. Well, there was... let me just try something here. If I can remember what the buttons are. I did read something about activating each starstone, but I just trying to see where the starstone is. Like as a physical object, if we picked it up from Evelyn, I'm failing to see where it actually is in my inventory. It is early on a Sunday, so maybe it's my brain not working, but right, okay. I'm actually more curious to find the portal gate that lets you change your appearance and stuff, which is quite cool. I assume all of these will be activated. There was some more up here as well. Loads of them. It's a massive... That looks like some sort of massive big final bit maybe. The forbidden... right. The forbidden zone. There's nothing in there. Well, I can only assume that I need to find another starstone that we don't have. Now it is my understanding that there's 2 in Cyseal. That's the observatory. What we're looking for is a it's like a bedroom one, or a homely one, as it were, homestead type one. Well, I think this whole area is classified as the homestead, but there's an area of it called the... Is it the bedroom or something? It's not the bedroom. Living quarters, I can't remember. It's called something like that, and it has a mirror there. Anyway, I think we're going to leave it for now. I think it would be fairly obvious, and he'd probably tell us about it if we'd unlocked it. So, we shall go back, I think. Oh no, that goes to the observatory. I think we can just use this, can't we? Right, let's get back to the north gate, I think. Well, we could go straight to the old church. We have a mission to do there. In fact, there was a couple of fights I wanted to do before we went there. And one of them was the skeleton fight, which was pretty tough. And the other one was a big bunch of enemies in sort of fire. An area that had all gone on fire in the woods. Right, let's go out here, I think.
Beyond these walls, the dead roam free, Hunter. Be vigilant.
Why they're still roaming free when I've cleaned up such an immense area of the land? Right, I think we'll have a wee save. Oh, hello. Conversation time. Stop moving around.
Unknown to all time, are you? Leave it to an imp to try to fill our minds with all manner of magical gobbledygook. I'll tell you who you are. Source hunters, members of the most esteemed order in Rivalon. Here to find out and grind out every last speck of dark magic in the realm. There, the enigma is solved.
Right you are then. Let that ruffle-necked dingbat solve his own mysteries. Some of us have matters of real importance at hand. If what Zigzags... start that again. If what Zigzags says is true, and we really are affecting the tapestry of time, I certainly want to know more. There, Medora. Just because you aren't unknown to all time doesn't make you any less special to us.
What are you? You think I'm... No, comrade. You can keep the honor of being the object of the Space Im's special interest all to yourself. I just hope this fancy of yours doesn't interfere with your real job, or have you forgotten that little detail already? You're a source hunter first, last, and always, comrade.
Alright, just do your job, Medora, alright? Right, let's go. Where are we off to? We wanted to go to this area here, which is, as it happens, on the way to the church anyway. And I'm pretty sure that there were level 8 enemies right through this whole burning area here. So we're going to head there. So we need to turn right and keep going. Let's see what we got. Easy. There's some fiery magics going on. Yeah, level 8s. We could bring the rain down on this area. I don't know how much damage, if any, that'll do to them. And there's also a water barrel up there, which Badok can use. Badaughter. Probably don't need to use it yet. Might as well wait until... Oh shit. Right, she can't use that weapon because that's going to give him power. That's a massive problem with her weaponry.
Tainted kiss from fuck.
I can hear those two knights talking, the two ones that have... I think they're the two ones that have died. In fact, I think it's the guy who said we'd deliver the letter to the girl in Silverglen with. Oh no, it's cooling down. My lightning's cooling down. Let's try this. Oh, god damn it. We're too far away now. Yeah, why not? Yeah, it didn't knock him out, did it? Nice. Well, that went well.
Did someone leave an oven door open?
I don't know if warm is going to have a lasting effect, like a damaging effect, if you know what I mean. Oh, Jesus, right.
Dragon sight!
Ah. Hey, where's he gone? Ah, right, beside us. I see. There's only one of them we had. Right, Scarlet's a bit redundant here. What am I going to do with her? Could use the nail bombs. Or... yeah, you see, this is why I should have kept a secondary weapon for her. I didn't do that, did I? Well, there's a lesson learned. I'll have to use the knockdowns for her. And hastes. Let's get that on people. Eh? How did that hurt her? Did I just do something stupid there? It's a bit weird. I've just set her on fire. What on earth did I just do? Sorry, Ian. That was totally my bad. Well, that was a waste of a turn, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm not doing very well here. I think my brain hasn't woken up this morning. I'm doing all sorts of wrong manoeuvres. I meant to use lightning then. Right. Can we hit anyone else? Not quite. That uses 4. So we could get it to there. Not quite. Could have. Oh no, maybe not. I was going to say we could have flanked them, but probably not. God, there's loads of them around here. See, all of the things that used to be very powerful to me, all the fire stuff, is now completely pointless.
Potent heat.
My daughter's getting a lot better. That was haste to target that I used. Don't understand why I set her on fire. That's bizarre. 90% chance to set hasten for 2 turns. 9% chance to set... Oh, set a warm status for 2 turns. So we just set her as warm for some bizarre reason. So it can be... Yeah, that's a bit weird. So it can actually be detrimental putting haste on someone, which is a bit... bizarre. Anyway. Can't use the knockdown yet. Can't use haste again yet. What? Obviously didn't understand what that move was all about, did I? I think we'll leave it there for her.
I am restored.
Where's... Oh, she's there. I was going to say, where's Badot gone?
I find you in solemn battle.
Yeah, that fire shield might come in handy in a minute. I might use that next time around. Lovely. Need that rain to keep coming down as well. Okay, I've got these new moves as well here. Sweet. We could try and use that, I suppose. It might hurt us as much as them. Nice. Let's move back a little bit, I think, with her.
Into the fray once more.
But I'll tell you what we'll do here. I am invincible. I think I want. Oh, hang on, I'm still on yen at the minute. Still got a shot in with that. Oh, I wonder if Frozen will be giving them as well. I'll have to get closer to them though. Nice.
Ready.
It's either that or we can run into the middle of them. I need 4 to do that. How far does that go? Far enough. Oh, nice. Absolutely awesome, that. Hey. Nice, got a shot in as well. Easy.
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
But daughter, you're up. That may hit Medora. Well, it will hit Medora, won't it? Nice.
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
We're alright health-wise, actually. She's not really got anything of any real use at the minute. Decreases all elemental resistances. Alright. Nice. Well, they're resistant to fire, so should help.
Stripped of your flimsy buffers. The time of your death is at hand.
He did. And that's as much as we can do. Medora's turn. Can rattle through these guys if we could get a decent aim on them. How much does that cost? That 4. I think you need to kind of get them in a straight line before you can hammer through them all. So if I go to there, nice. Oh, Oh, sweet. Do it.
Your grave opens to welcome you.
It's a beast. Well, I don't think they've got much left in them. Back onto... they've hardly taken anything off of us. I'm trying to recall them actually getting a hit on us. Nice. Oh, we've done alright there. Still one on the floor.
It's heating up.
Scarlet can't really hurt anyone. Okay, we'll take a bypass on her move.
Warm as fresh apple pie.
Superb. That was an absolutely superb job, considering that, well, kind of ran into a bit of a problem there with the fact that Scarlet's completely stuck if they're fire resistant, so we're going to have to sort that out. We're going to have to give her a melee weapon. Oh, hello. It's not down there. 104 gold, thank you. Don't walk into the fire, people. Give that to... can't give it to people straight off the floor, it's so annoying. I'm wondering if this area permanently... if we can permanently put it out or not. I mean, this whole area was on fire. It does seem to suggest that it's going to set fire to this whole blue area, doesn't it? Put it out, sorry. Water.
I'm warm as fresh apple pie. Baking like a cake.
Yeah, there's more bad ones up there. I think what I'm going to do is, we know where we're at, so I think what we'll do is we'll go to... we'll set a little marker. And I think we're going to teleport back and sort out a weapon for Scarlet. She needs a melee weapon in case she can't use wands, I think, is what we need to do. Or we need to give her something other than fire to use, of course. I think we'll go to the north gate maybe again. That's where the market is. Oh, Steve. Oh my god. Okay, we better move into Scarlet. And forgot I did that. There we go. Right, we're all back together again. Alright, let's pop to the market. So it's when you get into different types of fight that you realise where your gaps are. Likewise, I'm sure at some point... well, we did. When we fought the mechanical machine, we realised that all that lightning and water was kind of pointless because it was actually helping the uber move of the boss.
Scrolls to entussle you.
So let's have a quick look at... they need to go to Bedaughter. We could do with Bedaughter having some a more variety of... I wonder if the arrow woman's selling some actually. Maybe get water arrows or whatever.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
That's because she's not wearing her blacksmithing gear. Well annoying. We can only make one anyway. It's not worth it for the time being. Actually saying that she might have weapons for... I think it was Horus actually that might have
Never seen an aura so plagued by ether.
weapons for... No, she's got some.
Scroll to ground you.
29, well 33 to 54 is what the wand's doing. So one-handed we need. 29 to 43, that's not bad. That's more for skeletons and stuff, I think. Actually, just as a curiosity, I wonder if we've sold it. We may well have sold a decent weapon that we can buy back cheaper. Because I think at some point I went, oh, well, I'm not going to use them. So I just kind of dumped them. Even though they were relatively good. I might have done it with this woman over here.
Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing?
Could be, it looks like the buyback only works for a period of time, actually, now that we're looking at it. Need to repair our stuff as well. Okay, fair enough. What have you got?
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
One-handed? Said a few of them at one point as well. It's interesting though. I think I wonder if it's because she's pyrokinetic that she's only getting a certain wand, because all of her wands do seem to be fire related. Not overly sure how much money we've got. We haven't got much, have we? We may have to sell something.
Ah, gracious patron, I see your tired eyes looking a bit teary. I've just the potion for that.
Well, that's a possibility. That 29 to 43 one's got crushing damage on it. It's a level 5, so it would do for now. That's got slashing damage on it. We can afford that. That's 34 to 58. The problem is, of course, I don't know what... We have given her one-handed, but only one level of it. Does seem to be more skeleton-type things we're fighting against, doesn't it? That's 412. We can't afford it. Oh.
See if you can choose the finest greens.
Yeah, I don't have enough money. Let's see what we can sell. Now, how good is that? That's one-handed, and that's okay, isn't it? Just pick that up. And maybe we can just give her that then. It's not particularly good for... It did warn us at one point that using a sword against skeletons is kind of pointless.
The finest veggies Cyseal's ever seen.
I think we've sold everything that we had that was worth anything. Yeah, we could sell that. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get back to using that, are we? So... we'll take a crushing weapon off this woman, I think. and we'll keep the little slashing one for... Yeah, it's not quite as good though, is it? It's definitely all she's got. $18 to $45.
Come on, you chicken.
Piercing, slashing.
Join the Spud Club if you got an eye for farm potatoes.
It's got a critical chance on it and extra HP and stuff, so... Okay. Ah, Steve, what are you doing? Can really tell it's a Sunday morning brain I've got today. Right. Okay, so we've got that option now. And we've got a couple of sharp options. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, can live with that. Okay, so we've got 2 options there that we can revert to if we can't use the wand. And she's got... hopefully... yeah, she's got 2 on wand and only 1 on single-handed, so I think I might make the effort to try and get 2 on her single-handed next, along with our possible skill upgrade. Well, pyrokinetic's already up to 2 actually.
Spiritless, perhaps resting.
And as I've been talking with others, it's becoming more and more important that you get these up. These levels have to go up in certain areas, so you can only do a couple of skills with people before they become redundant. You have to keep upgrading them. If you try and do loads of things at level 1, eventually they'll just be useless because the enemies are too strong, so you have to pick maybe 2 of these and keep leveling them up. But I think most definitely we're going to have to do 2 of these for her as well. Unless we do come across ones that can do other stuff, but I think she's quite clearly meant to be a fire person. Right, we're pretty sorted there. I can't think of... Bedorta's kind of okay. She's more reliant on her arrows, isn't she, Bedorta? Let's have...
Snake, wing of worm.
just see how much they are. Might be able to buy a couple of watery ones, maybe.
Well, what sort
To be honest, her standard move was doing a lot of damage anyway, though.
Well, what sort of arrows do you want?
Just shooting at them, and her accuracy was brilliant.
Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
She only sells fire arrows, by the looks of it.
Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject.
Yeah, not much of use there, really.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Yeah, I think we'll leave it. We'll pick stuff up as we go, won't we, for that? There's just other options for Scarlet is what I was worried about, so that's done. And keep forgetting, of course, that we don't have to go all the way back to the waypoints, just go here. The problem with there is that you can't see where they are if you can't remember. Mind you, can you? Having said that, you can't do it from them either, can you? So you have to look at the map one way or the other anyway. Could run out the gate right enough. Yeah, it's the same. So the only way you're going to know is just by going on to the nearest. Well, that's where we were, isn't it? And to be honest, it's as quick to run there as anything else. That's fine. Okay. Well, I think what we'll do is we will wrap it up there for part 29, and we will go back and fight the rest of those fiery skeletons in part 30, and maybe even squeeze in the church in part 30. And I will see you all then. It's been an honour and a privilege to serve for you again, and I will see you later, folks. Bye.